It's because you not see my leg go. That's why I cannot see my badass leg walk. Sure. It's Friday, TGIF. What are you doing this beautiful Friday afternoon? You know, whenever it's Friday, we're always like, oh, thank God it's Friday. The weekend is here. I'm going to do so many things. And at the end of the day, a lot of us, we don't even get to do anything. We just sleep all through the weekend. Wake up Monday, and then the routine continues again. So this Friday, why don't you give yourself a treat? I mean, you know, take yourself out to the movies or something. Just do something, you know, because if you don't, life will tell on you last. Anyway, you're welcome to Talking Trends on Oxford TV, where we give you the latest gist, the latest information, the educative ones, and the ones that are not so educating, you know, the ones people call gossip or tatafo. We shall just give you now small like that. Well, welcome to the show. It's me, Nkiruka Ibe, and I am your host. Okay, well, I know a lot of you are going to say, I can't even dance to save my life. Well, it's not actually about me on this show. It's about you guys. We're going to be entertaining you, informing you, and at the same time, educating you on so many things that you didn't know about. Yes, so today we're going to be starting with the story of the IGP. As we all know, President Muhammadu Buhari is away in the United Kingdom, where he went for his routine medical checkup. Yes, he was there last week, Tuesday. So, but he's still away, and then he has appointed a new acting Inspector General of Police. That is Usman Baba Akali, who is now going to be acting in the capacity of the IGP, who is away in Imo State to curtail the menace happening there. And then Akali was decorated by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. And this particular story has generated a whole lot of tweets. People are saying, oh, why did he have to, you know, after telling the IGP to stay for 3 months, even when his tenure expired, he gave him extra 3 months to serve. So why did he now suddenly decide to, you know, get someone else to act in his place while he's away? And so let me read some of the tweets. I mean, it's been a lot. So this one says, if at Professor Osinbajo still have some honor left, he should throw in the towel and save himself of this unending daily embarrassment. A spare tire in Aso Rock has got more value than him. Are you serious? It's actually not about the vice president. I mean, the president instructs him on what to do, and he just goes ahead to do it. Him decorating the acting IGP now doesn't mean anything. I mean, he was instructed to do that. Well, and then this one says, what's the difference? Old drink in a new bottle. You all know no clue how to keep the country safe. Well, if you ask me if I have an opinion, but I don't have an opinion on this show, you all know I don't have an opinion. So, but if you ask me, it's actually the same thing. So they have to really fashion a way to actually create peace. I mean, the country needs peace. A lot of things are happening in the country. So it's not about changing a new IGP or old IGP. So if they can actually, you know, bring peace, security, is a menace in this country. If I do say so myself, even if I don't have an opinion. So, well, another person says, if one person own no spoil, another person own no go better. Hey, I wonder where these people come up from. Okay, this one says, keep on appointing Northerners as Inspector General of Police, yet there is no much insecurity in the North, which they couldn't manage. Highest rates of nepotism in the world. It will come to an end by 2023. Amen! I hope that happens in 2023. Okay, so moving on now and moving away from that story. Okay, there's a tweet going around about Dangote cement being sold for 3,500 naira right here in Nigeria, while same cement is sold for 1,900 in Zambia. I mean, for as low as 1,800 naira. And people have tweeted about it. And so many people are beginning to, you know, Nigerians will always talk. There's nothing that happens in this country that will not talk. All of us, one time, we'll just stick to Twitter and start, you know, talking. Well, I hope the talks get to change something someday. So let me read some of the tweets. Somebody says, are we taking into consideration the cost of production? Yes, that is true. You know, in Nigeria, you can't compare the cost of production in Nigeria and the cost of production in Zambia. So I'm sure they must have, you know, put everything into consideration and decided to, you know, sell it. I mean, is it your cement? Whoa. If he wants to sell it anything, you don't buy now. Besides, it's the only Dangote that makes cement in Nigeria. Go and buy another cement. Okay, this one says, in Nigeria, the problem is the greed from the middlemen, not from Dangote directly. They buy at a price from the factory and increase the price to maximize profits. Even truck drivers, truck owners have their own share of high increments on cement prices. Typical Nigeria for you. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Okay, another one says, this is so unfair. They make the same cement in Nigeria, and at the same time they exported them in a cheaper price, while here in Nigeria in a costly price, after spoiling our environment. Which kind of wicked people do we have in this country? If you ask me, now who I go ask? Okay, that's much you can take on that tweet. You can actually go on Twitter and read a whole lot about it. Let's take another story. Okay, this one is about elections. I mean, we're going to be having our general elections come 2023. Are you prepared? Are you ready? So, according to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, the continuous voters registration will resume on Monday, 28 June 2021. This piece of information was disclosed by the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakub, on the agency's verified Twitter page. So go and read to register, and not later you start saying one thing. They gave you a president you did not want. They gave you a governor you did not want. You have the time now to go and register. I mean, it's early. It's going to start in June. So when they start, go and register. And let's even, put ourselves to work, because this takes all of us. We can't want a good president or a bad president and without working. Whatever you want, you have to work for it. If you want a good one, you work for it. If you want a bad one, you also work for it. Either ways. So let me read some of the tweets about this. Someone says, how many days to Anambra decides? Can't it start any earlier? Yeah, people have their opinions, because Anambra decides, I think it's sometime this year. So, I mean, it should start earlier. So someone else says, I applied for new voters card in 2018. Since then, I have been a pilgrim in your office. And whenever I go there, they will tell me it's not ready. Because of that, I was disenfranchised in 2019 general election. I hope the same scenario will not repeat itself in 2023. Nigerians are really standing up. They want to really vote this time around. So someone else says, it would have been better if your registration workers go into the wards and polling unit to register people, even if it's for a short time, because we know how many people suffered INEC offices the last time for days without results, and some people won't bother to go that far. Yes, well, whatever happens, they've told you the date is June 28, 2021. So go early, start early. If they open on June 28th, be the first person to stand at their gate and say, I want to register. Get your permanent voters card so that you can vote and elect the people you want into office, so that we'll not go and start yapping on Twitter by 2023 after the election is over. They say stitching time saves 9. Okay, this one is about, okay, let's take it a little bit, let's take it down a little bit. Do you know what I want to tell you now? You know those people they call village people? My brother, my sister, they are called village people for a reason. And these people follow you everywhere you go, like MTN. Now, voila for you, don't let your case be the case of this young, beautiful girl that went to Nigerian Idol. And then suddenly, they start ringing one bell in her ear. Bangam, bangam, bangam. Her ears were blocked. When you're there, you're supposed to sit down and then concentrate for your turn. So the buzzer kept on going off, like pinging, 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 like you need to go in and perform. This girl did not hear, because our village people were ringing another bell inside her ear from this side. Bangam, bangam, bangam. And the buzzer was there going, ping, ping, ping. She did not hear. Let's even see the video first of all.
Our judging panel was ready for the day, but in the holding cell, 19-year-old Gift seemed to be a little distracted.
go now.
Gift, yeah? Okay. I think you have many gifts, but I don't think singing is one of them.
Did you see gift? Please, let that not be your case, because you will lose a whole lot of things. Well, right now, let's go on a commercial break, and when we return, the program will continue. And don't sit on a long thing, don't be like gifts. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back once again. I can never stop dancing. If I can dance in this life, my life go better. There's so many things we wish in our lives that we kept secret. Have you ever wished that? Because anything you let out there, the internet never forgets. And most times they never forgive. It comes to bite you in the ass sometime. So a lot of celebrities, they put out a lot of things about themselves, information, and then they expect people not to really use it. I mean, it's in the internet, we'll use it. Take Don Jazzy, for instance. Don Jazzy was married at the age of 20 years. Yes, and nobody knew about it. It was not in the limelight. And then I'm wondering, some people now say they are the badass bloggers in Nigeria. Blogger, bao. You did not know that Don Jazzy was married for 20 years and people are blogging. What are you blogging? They've even done, comics about him, or go and get married and go and get married. He now decided to actually say, okay, let me even tell the truth. It's not actually a truth, it's a secret to keep. And he kept it for years. Nobody knew about it. You can actually keep your secrets. Do you know? It's not everything that, and by the time people start using it now, you start saying, they wrote this about you, they wrote that about you. It is your mouth that caused it for you. Well, let's read some of the tweets about this particular story. People are even saying, for him to keep this kind of secret, or more, he can kill. He didn't kill you. Is it your business? Can't you just put your mouth inside your own pocket? Every time people want to talk about people's problems, go and talk about your own. Whoa. Anyway, some of the tweets, has been going off and off and off and on. Someone says 20 years with plenty question mark. Marry, another plenty question mark. At 20, homeboys were still showing white oats, smoking weed, wearing Supra, Barbie Mohawk, trying to imitate Wizkid and loitering in front of hostel C Absu, scooping girls. That's when you choose to marry or more. Is it your business? Because you did not marry at 20 does not mean somebody else will not marry at 20. Well, he got married at 20 and then got divorced at 21. Is it your business? So another person says, Nigerian bloggers in the poto, none of them has a clue till he came out himself. If not to spoil celebrity relationships now, then go no. Hey, you see what I'm saying? All these bloggers, they did not know about this one. It's all that, we don't have bloggers in Nigeria, Jerry. Another person says, Egbon Don Jazzy been looking like Chibuzo in Computer Village. I'm sorry, but that really got me laughing. Another person say, me, I shall get this feeling, Baba get picky somewhere. All the best, boss. It's true. For him to have kept his marriage secret, what else is he keeping secret? I guess we'll find out very soon. And so away from that, you can read all about that story. It's all over the internet. You can read about it. But I'm just saying, you can actually keep your life a secret. It's not everything about you that people has to know. No, keep it down on the low. I'm saying, I just a rhyme. Yeah. Do you know, so many things happen in life, and then when these things happen, you begin to wonder, how would such a thing happen to such a person, and why would God allow this thing happen? But I just believe that God lets so many things happen to teach us a lesson, to really let us know how he operates. He's a very merciful God, because if you leave some people to the mercy of mere mortals, a lot of people will not be walking the surface of the earth. A 49-year-old man in Ogun State was arrested for defiling his 12-year-old daughter ever since she was 7 years old. A 49 years old man. Now listen to his excuse that his wife stopped being attractive. What kind of a beast is that? if I have an opinion, hey, I'm holding myself. If I had an opinion, that man should be castrated. As in, no two ways about it. This is not a jail time thing. He should be castrated. Whoa, how can you, your daughter, your biological daughter, even if it's not your biological daughter, how can you even defile a girl of 7 years old? And the girl she was the one that went to report because she said it's been going on ever since she was 7 years old. So she couldn't take it anymore. She had to go and report to the police. And that's one thing I want to actually talk about, because most times our children, you know, mothers don't really listen to their children these days. You always think that, oh, it's just, you know, frivolities. They're just talking for talking's sake. Listen to your daughters, mothers, listen to your daughters. We train our daughters, we want them to become queens and, you know, become something in life. And then we're not training the male folks to actually treat these queens as queens they are. This is disheartening. I was livid when I read this story. 49 years old, defiling your own daughter. Castrate him! No two ways about it. But let me even go to the tweets. A lot of people are saying, of all the women out there, you chose your daughter. Beast. That's what people are saying. Another person says, may the Lord have mercy upon you. He really needs the Lord's mercy. I mean, it's so disheartening. Another person says, who be this? Not everyone is worthy to be a father. So true. It's not everybody that gives birth, that impregnates a woman that is worthy to be called a father. This one should be castrated. Well, that's another story. Okay, let's move on now. This time around, Chioma and Davido are back in the limelight. And this time around, it was the ladies of the Your View program on TVC that brought her back this time around. Yes, I don't even know how. The girl, let's let her rest now. Is it not enough? We've seen the video with another woman. Yes, where's everybody now after Chioma? Do we even know what she's going through? Like I said last week, we don't even know what both of them are going through in their relationship. And we just keep, you know, bringing this back and forth and back. It's about time we let this case rest. Okay, well, let's even listen to what this lady had to say. I mean, she talked really passionately about something. Let's hear what she had to say about this particular Chioma and Davido case. We'll be right back.
I heard just before this one happened that this particular person abandoned school to follow man. The day I heard it, I felt, that was when I started praying that prayer, God, please do not give me children that don't have sense. You can still have it and finish have your own life.
I mean, it's meant to be a platform.
Yes. Use the platform you have with the relationship and the fact that he's a celebrity and all of that, but still have your own thing. Anything can happen. You should be left with something. Be your own woman. Be your own. I heard she was supposed to do one cooking something. Till today I've not seen no. And I'm wondering, so how does she think? Does she think a child can keep a man like that? Mbano. It can't. These people are flukes. Right. They see you, they go to different countries, they see this one, they like you, and they follow you. Okay.
So did you hear what she said? May God not give me a child that does not have sense. He's praying for a daughter or a son that does not have sense. So some of the tweets are saying, everyone is now using Chioma to trend. May we not be with a man who will make us regret ever loving them. Yeah. Well, another one says, everyone is wiser when it's not their problem. And that is true. When something has not happened to you, we can talk for Africa. We give the best advice, but let that particular thing happen to you, you wouldn't even know how to react. So in all of this, I just believe it was so uncalled for. Seriously. It was so uncalled. I used to like watching that show, but this time around, no, I didn't like that. It was too much. So another person said, this is so wrong in so many levels. How are you a show host and you use your platform to make another person feel bad? You see what I said? Not my opinion though. This one says, this conversation wasn't necessary. Stay away from people's business. Yeah, it's about time. Let Chioma rest. This one says, why is she now this pained? Is Chioma complaining to you? I don't know. I think we should ask Auntie. The way she was talking about it. Oh, this particular person even left school because of this particular man. Does she think a baby will keep a man of that caliber? Oh, Auntie. Well, that's it for that. I think that's the much we can take, the much stories we can take. But there's a lot of things on social media. Even the story about the inmates who broke out of jail in Imo State, and then they said they should come back and they'll grant them amnesty. If it's your brother, would you allow your brother to go back? Because Nigeria government. Okay, so let's go to the streets and meet Nike and know what she's been up to. I know, like, it's always fun on the streets with Nike. So let's think up with Nike.
Hello everyone, it's your girl Nikki Diva and you are watching From the Streets. And on today's episode, we're asking people their state, the capital, and a random spelling. And you know what? It's going to be lights on today's episode. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. You're from which state?
I'm from Ekiti State.
Ekiti State. So
Yeah.
the capital of Ekiti.
Ado Ekiti.
Yeah, now spell it.
ADOEKIT. Hi.
State.
Yes.
What's the capital of your state?
I mean, Lavewa.
Lavewa.
You're from which state?
Imo State.
You said?
Imo State.
Yeah, spell it.
IMO.
You're from which state?
Ibadan.
Ibadan. Yeah, what's the capital of Ibadan?
Yeah?
Capital.
Ibadan. As in,
You're from Ibadan, right?
yes.
Capital of Ibadan is what?
Oye.
Oyo.
Yes.
You're from which state, sir?
From Edo State of Nigeria.
Capital of Edo is what?
That is Benin.
You said?
Benin.
Yeah, spell Benin.
BENIN.
Are you sure?
Very, very sure.
Tell people from which state, man?
I'm from Osun State.
Osun State.
Yeah.
Capital of Osun State is what?
The capital of Osun State. It's Oshogbo now.
Yeah?
Oshogbo.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Ho, Hes, Ho, GB, Ho.
We're from which state?
Abia State.
Capital of Abia State.
Umahia.
Yeah, now spell Umaya.
Okay. UHIAMA.
You be mumu. You think say they wise? You are a mumu man.
MAIA, yes.
You are a mumu.
Carrot. CARROT.
Give me spell elephants for me.
ELEPHANT.
Wow. Now spell hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus, that is HIPPOPO. MUX.
Wow. Now spell me mosquito.
Mosquito. MOSQUITO.
That's most level. All right, thank you for your time. Spell me mosquito.
I'm gonna leave that part.
Here is God.
Wow, did you enjoy today's episode? If you did, subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave us a comment and keep watching From the Streets on Sport TV. It's your girl Nikki Diva. Catch her later.
You're welcome back once again. Did you enjoy that episode from the streets? I mean, a lot of us don't talk about people on the street. You yourself, can you even spell? Do you even know your state capital? And can you even spell it? I know my own. I think my own is Imo Owerri. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the next segment, which is Did You Know? A lot of us didn't know so many things, that happened in Nigeria at a certain time. So this program also enlightens you on some of the events that happened that you didn't know about. We'll be right back. Dancer in the house. So you're welcome back once again. I know you didn't know that information, and now you know. That is why we're here. You know, trust us. Always give you all the information you thought you knew and that you did not know, with dates and facts. Now you know. So that's actually the much you can take on Talking Trends today. Have you had fun? If you had fun, Uncle, come back. Now where are you going to? Subscribe. It's just a small click. Ding him. You subscribe. Ding him. You like. You can share it. Auntie, I'm talking still now. I'm not done now. It's still my time now. Oh yeah, click and subscribe. Click, subscribe, like, watch, share. Simple. I mean, don't you like the sound of that ding when you click subscribe? Try it. It won't even take you. It will take you less than a second to do that. So if you liked our video, subscribe, watch it, like it, share it, and leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. You know, if I'm entertaining you enough, just let me know. If I'm not, tell me what I can do. I can bring all the gossip in Nigeria and be telling you every Friday. I mean, while you're chilling, you know, you can just be watching the video. But shall just be liking it, commenting, sharing it, and subscribing. That's the much we can take. Until I come your way again next week, I am Kiruka Ibe. Bye.